Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Dion from the NFT Insider, where we bring you in-depth analysis and a complete review of your favorite NFT projects. I'll present to you everything you need to know about the NFT in a clear and concise manner, including my final verdict. And today, I'm going to share with you about an upcoming NFT collection, the Possess NFT. Will it go to the moon, or is it just another cash grab? Let's dive right in. Alright, let's start with the artwork, as I believe the first main focus of every NFT collection is the artwork. Now, for the Possess NFT collection, it is an animated NFT with two very different forms, a blessed human state and a possessed demonized state. So the story started with a clinical trial set to enhance the creativity of various test subjects. But in the process, the experiment inevitably created serious side effects which caused an outbreak of possessions taking place. The possession changes the outlook of the test subject in a popping out animated style. And guys, look, don't you agree the art is dope? And also, it is the first of its kind, very creative, super eye-catching. Not sure about you, but I would definitely sign up to be possessed. Moving on to the story, the Possess is a contained outbreak of 10,000 animated NFTs. The entire narrative is geared towards the team mission of reawakening everyone's creativity. So, the focal point here is 3C: creativity, community, and collaboration. They inspire to build a community that takes care of each other and encourages one another to be the best they can be, to challenge and collaborate with each other, to experiment in new ways, creating unexpected results. Next, let's talk about the team. The team is led by Joe, who is the artist, and Tom, the developer. Both of them are fully doxed, which is a really good plus point and a form of assurance to the community. Now, long story short, Joe, who is also known as What the Fur, has been an illustrator for a good long time, and in Web2, he founded Point Studios. Meanwhile, this is Tom, graduated in computer science and founded a tech company Hubble. He is also part of Forbes 30 Under 30 list. Now, as an NFT critic, I always believe that when you buy into an NFT, you are actually buying into the team. Both Joe and Tom are successful individuals who have founded different enterprises in the Web2 space. With their expertise in running businesses, I believe they are more than equipped to take the Possess NFT to a greater height. Let's head on to their roadmap. Longevity of a project depends on the utility, so let's check it out. This is a leaked document of both their present and future experiments. The first experiment in the roadmap is to, of course, generate the 10,000 animated NFTs from mint to review. The second experiment looks like they are going to create some kind of super creative human being by combining DNA from the possessed test subjects with some of their most esteemed lab partners. Sounds like some special one-to-one pieces or some form of speculative partnerships. In the third experiment, the team is going to share their technology with the world. For sure, one of the things they have already shared is an article detailing on how they use After Effects to create their first of its kind generative animated PFPs. For those who are interested, I will include the link in the description below. Another speculation which I found is that they might be using a completely different minting mechanism as mentioned in their minting FAQ. I guess time will tell, and it sort of reminds me of Azuki, where their founder Zagabond shared on their improved implementation of the ERC-721A minting contract. Now moving on to the fourth experiment, it seems like the team will be rolling out exclusive merch in the form of apparels, and the remaining 5 experiments are being kept as unknown and a mystery for the community to discover. Or I would say this might be a pretty smart move for allowing the team to pivot if needed. Next, I will talk about the community. They have been building for about 6 months now since January and did a really good job in capturing the attention of the general NFT crowd with their creativity. Let's take a look at their social media. Twitter has a good following of about 235,000 followers. Engagement levels are in the thousands, so pretty healthy too. As for Discord, it has a following of 80,000 members with 16,000 consistently online. The vibes are really positive and the Discord is welcoming with little to no spam. How do they do it? Interestingly, they limit the community access to the Discord by implementing a booking system where you need to schedule for a visitor pass. Each pass grants 50 minutes access to the lab, which is their Discord. And something I really like about them is that they have actually implemented the No Discord on Sunday movement, which is really good to enforce a break in the Web3 space. Now, before I carry on further, let's take a look at a short trailer of the Possess NFT. My bad, I'm sorry there's a bad joke, but good news is that you do not need to be possessed to be whitelisted. To be eligible as a test subject, they are picking people who are showing evidence of creativity, community, and collaboration. And here are some ways where the community has contributed, including many fan arts showcasing their creativity and collaborative efforts. Some are visual arts, which are super dope and created with so much effort. Kudos and good job to the community. Some are audio arts, which they mix various music tracks given by the team. Alright, by now I'm sure you're curious about the minting process. So minting is on the 30th of June. It will be conducted in 2 phases, with the allow list first, followed by public minting. Minting for allow list is priced at 0.25 Ethereum, which is about 250, assuming Ethereum price at 1000. For public minting, it is at 0.35 Ethereum, and each wallet can only mint 1. Unfortunately, the raffle for public has been closed. However, you can still earn a spot on the allow list to be a test subject, or you can also purchase the NFT from the open market after mint. If the mint has an equal allocation for public and allow list, the total funds raised will be an estimate of $3 million. This is not considered a lot, given that the imaginary one was priced at 0.6 Ethereum during public sale, and PXN was priced at 2 Ethereum for their Fair Touch auction just a couple weeks back. However, I do acknowledge the difference in public sentiments now, and no matter how good a project is, it will be put to the test of fire. Now, let me give you a quick summary of what I have covered so far. You will be getting a fully animated character with 2 static PFP, one in a blessed state and the other a possessed state. The Possess NFT strongly advocates for creativity, and they have shown it well in their first of its kind artwork. The team is well equipped to run the project and are fully doxed. Community building is successful with a great amount of hype generated despite the general market sentiments. Moving forward, I would like to talk about what I hope to see. I know for Possess NFT, there are new community managers and a great pool of talented mods. The team is also empowering the community and tasking them with many community-led initiatives. However, I do hope to see the expansion of the main team in order to accomplish more in their roadmap. Speaking of their roadmap, I am excited to see more reviews in their plans and goals for the project moving forward, coming up with new real-life utilities or initiatives that can benefit the community as a whole for the long run. Since creativity is at the core of what the Possess NFT is all about, I would like to see them lead the entire NFT space into a dawn of never-seen-before creativities and set an example for others to learn and follow. If all these things are put into place, I do not see any reason how the Possess NFT would not succeed in this space. And now for my final verdict. If you have fallen in love with the animated art and would like to be baptized, or rather, possessed with creativity, Watch out for it. Minting will take place on the 30th of June. And as always, none are financial advice and you are strongly encouraged to do your own research. Before we end, I would like to bring to your remembrance the initial community onboarding experience.
I hope this reaches the outside world. We are currently at a Tier 4 emergency. Nobody in, nobody out. All contact with the outside world has been terminated. This emergency broadcast channel is my only hope. Early experiments of the possessed child have been very unpredictable. We have successfully enhanced our subject's creativity, but the side effects are highly disturbing. We are clearing the lab zone by zone, but it's dangerous work. Applications to our clinical trials have been unprecedented. We desperately need to open our doors to new test subjects and the public. But the lab directors are saying that we can't admit anyone until this lockdown ends. What do they know? We need to expose this to the outside world. If you're listening to this, the passphrase to enter the lab is CR34T3. Before you enter, there's one important thing you need to know.
And the one thing you need to know is that this is actually my first YouTube video and I really appreciate you guys for watching. So, what do you think of the Possessed NFT? Leave down in the comments below and let me know if you are going to mint or sit this one out. And also, if you have gained some insights from this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one and see ya!